Grand afternoon, everyone. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Hope one's day is going well so far. Some people just refuse to embrace change in their lives. Some people would rather just deal with what they're dealing with because it's within their comfort zone. Some people are afraid to leave their comfort zones. They're afraid to leave the familiar and step into the unknown. Sometimes you have to leave behind the familiar people, places, and things. And it doesn't have to be forever, it can just be for now. Sometimes people will just have to meet you where you are if they're not embracing change in their lives. Some people just don't want to change, they fear change. So they remain stuck in familiar places with familiar people and familiar things. Sometimes we just have to step out on faith, and faith is going to carry you a long way. It's time to release, embrace change for your growth. Be the person that changes these things. Be the person that teaches these things to your offspring and your offspring's offsprings. Break these generational curses off your bloodline. It has to start somewhere, so why not with you? If you're around people and you have been around people and you see that nothing about them has changed, their conversations have not changed, nothing has changed with them. These are the people that you have to distance yourself from, because sometimes this is where these people want to stay. They want to stay in the past. Let them. And don't allow people to make you feel guilty for removing yourself or moving on from them. Because if they don't want to grow with you, you're going to have to grow without them. And like I said, at some point, if you do reconcile with these people, they're going to have to meet you where you are in life. Otherwise, there would be no reconciliation. It's time. It's time for change. Be the person that fosters that change, that growth. Help people. Help others other than yourself. It always feels so much better helping others. Some people will be very appreciative, some not at all, but that has nothing to do with you. You've done your part. So much better to help others when they're in need and not look down on them because you don't know anyone's story. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know where they've been. You don't know what happened to them in their lives, for their reasoning, for their downfall or their struggles. That is nothing to look down on, make fun of, because you don't know anyone's story. You got to think about it like this. That could be me. See, that's when the heart kicks in. That's when the heart kicks in. Take time, talk to people. Learn their story before you judge a book by its cover. Learn their story, know their story. We don't know what people have gone through. You just never know. So much going on in this world. And this world is so corrupt. But it's going to get worse before it gets better. But that's why we need good people like myself and yourselves to help lighten up all this darkness going on in this world. It has to start somewhere. See, people always sit back and, oh, this, that. But what are you doing to contribute positively to change? What are you doing? Change starts with us. Know that. We just never know. We don't know anyone's story until we get to know them. I mean, really get to know them. And not just from the outer surface. Because the outer surface will fool the hell out of you. You would think someone is one individual when there's someone completely different. All you have to do is just listen to people talk. They'll expose themselves in time. Just listen. Do less talking, more listening. And watch how they reveal themselves to you. All that glitters is not gold. It could be very well dressed, look good and all that for what people, the eye can see. But what lies beneath the surface is what we need to know. That's what we need to go know. Get to the root. You can't judge people on the outer surface because they look good or whatever the case may be. There's more to their story. There's more to everyone's story. Just never know. All you have to do is sit and have a conversation with people. That's it. Listen more, talk less. And watch out people that you thought were so grand, you'll find out who they really are. And it's not who they pretended to be. Not saying this is all people, not at all. But we just have to keep our eyes open and pay attention to people. Pay attention to what they show us, what they tell us. Pay attention. Pay attention to what you're watching, looking at, listening to. Pay attention. There are signs all around us. And many of us miss the signs that are right before us. So I encourage you to just pay attention to everything going on. Everything. And this is not to put fear, it's just to enlighten you, to open up your eyes, and to not be deceived. This is to encourage you to do better, make better choices, grow, help others. Have a heart. Don't let what anyone has done to you take that good heart away from you. No. No one else should have to suffer of the hands of someone else's mistakes. But just be cautious of people that come into your lives. Be cautious of the people that are currently in your lives. Pay attention. Pay very close attention. Pay attention to those dreams. And don't dismiss it as, oh, that was just a dream. No, these are signs. These are signals to you to open your eyes, to wake up and to see people for who they are. Then it's up to you to make the decision as to still be around this person or either of these people, or to remove yourself away from them. It's your choice. We all have choices. We all have free will. I just pray that you make the right choice. Go with your intuition. Always go with your intuition. So when there's a caution sign, believe it. Don't dismiss it. Please don't dismiss it, because that's the warning before destruction. And you don't want to go through that. I don't want you to go through that.